All right. Today we're going to learn a little bit of the halachos of erev Shabbos chazon and then Shabbos chazon and also the motzei Shabbos chazon. Legabe havdalah. I'm going to start from the end because I'm reading this from the tour. The Darche Moshe on the tour. He brings legabe havdalah. He brings like this: Kosav Bes Yosef. He quotes the Bes Yosef Motzei b'tshuva Ashkenazis lishtas yain havdalah lo roisi raboisai nizhorim. So it's like this: the Bes Yosef bring the tshuva Ashkenazi that yain to drink yain havdalah. People are not, meaning they don't, not nizori, meaning they do drink yain havdalah, even though during the some of them during the 3 weeks or after Rosh Chodesh they would not drink yain or eat meat. He says, "V'gdoilem is the omru b'shem maharam. The im birkas hamazon mutar lishtoisoi." Says according to Maharam you could even do yain not shall only havdalah, even yain shall birkas hamazon. Today we're not so careful with it, but there was more people used to do more the birkas hamazon with yain, with the wine. So he says ochen libi megamgem b'zeh. That's the tshuva Ashkenaz is saying legabe the tshuva of the Maharam that you could even do yain legabe birkas hamazon. Libi megam b'zeh kivan the b'sefer aguda medame yom elu leneder. The minhagim is like neder. He says, "Im ken zorich haTorah." If you want to do take yain, continue to do. Let's say people have a minhag to do wine after birkas hamazon, you have to matir neder because the minhag is like neder. V'chenu b'tshuvas ma'aril. Oh, then it says like this: V'lin nira. That's the ma'aril. The me'achar the kvar kasavti the mutar lishtos yain b'sudas mitzvah. He says b'sudas mitzvah. Let's say siyum or bris, yeah, very good. In a band that you're allowed to drink the wine, and can kol sheken yain havdalah dava yain shel mitzvah. It's not stam yain shel mitzvah that comes from time to time, to occasionally. That's every motzei Shabbos. You have a mitzvah to do havdalah. You can't skip that mitzvah. So if it's a mitzvah, you could do with the wine. Then lepakmek. Don't even have. There's no shaila. The liboy haTorah. You don't have to do haTorah nadorim because the neder never chal al such a thing. You never had in mind to skip a mitzvah because of that neder. The minhag never overrides this mitzvah. The whole minhag to begin with never chal, even though the minhag is b'chinas neder. He said it's never chal, that neder never chal on the havdalah. Okay. Now it's like this. I mentioned this already in the previous shiurim that Aruch HaShulchan.
That really is the minhag not to drink wine.
Right. So there's a whole shayla. The Bach discussed many achronim if the neder also chal on Shabbos on Shabbos the eating meat on Shabbos. We're going to talk about it in a minute. Well, why I'm mentioning this because the Aruch HaShulchan brings that in his place there was a minhag they used to give. The wine to a cotton. The Ramo brings this. They used to give the wine to a cotton to drink. Somebody below bar mitzvah. Yain Avdollah. Yeah, thank you for clarifying. Not Yain Shel Shabbos. Yain Shel Avdollah. Thank you. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the Yain Shel Avdollah over here. And the Aruch HaShulchan adds to it. In his place was a minhag that did Avdollah and a sheikher, beer or whatever was the sheikher of his time in the Vardok. So l'choira from all the achronim, I mean, the only one saying what he's saying is there was the Aruch HaShulchan that did on the wine, and also the minhag olam, what I saw myself everywhere. I mean, I don't know if people were saying differently. Everybody doing havdalah on the wine and drinking it, and we olam lo ro'inu, I never saw otherwise. And we mentioned this already. The Indian if lo ro'inu is raya, so the Shach brought. The Ramo from Choshen Mishpat. By the Minhagim, you could say Lo Re'inu is Raya, even though Lo Re'inu, I didn't see it, you didn't see it, someone else saw it. No, by Minhagim, so since it's like I said, many matir lechatchila to do havdalah on the wine and drink it, and Me'olam Lo Re'inu, I never saw anywhere that they should do it either to give it to the cotton even, or to do the havdalah on a sheikher. And Adrabah, we said already, to do havdalah on a sheikher and a beer or something else, it's a big problem because the only heter you have to do that when you don't have a wine. If you have a wine and it's a mitzvah, there's no, and especially the whole thing is Mikar Adin, you could drink wine till erev Tisha B'Av. Mikar Adin, it's all minhagim. But Mokkah mitzvah, the minhag never chal. Anyway, so Lemaisa, havdalah should be no problem to make it with the wine and drink it, l'choira, lechatchila. Okay, Now, Legabe showering today, it's Shabbos chazon. Legabe showering and putting Shabbos clothing. So, by the way, I mentioned before also, if you look in the halachos, the Ramo, one of the biggest machmirim, come to this halachos of Aveilus. He's machmir on everything. He's the biggest machmir, and many acharonim disagree with him on his chumras. So, according to him, Lamashal, Legabe, by the rechitza, he's very much machmir. Lamashal, Shach says in Yeredeh, by oval, this, which is a fresh Avelis Yeshana, is a lot easier in many ways. Shach says, Bechalal, that's rechitza betoinen and a rechitza. When Chum says also rechitza la'ovel, it's hot water. If it's cold water, it's not a problem to begin with. According to Shach, Ramo is machmir on it. So he's machmir. So lemaisa alada. So lemaisa erev tisha, erev Shabbos chazon. How to do your shower? So here's what the Ramo says. Again, like I said, it's a big chumrah because the Shach says tzoinen is not rechitza. It says, Mirosh Chodesh ve'elach, afilu be'erev Shabbos shel chazon, also lirchatz ki'im roishroi uponov yodov raglav b'tzoinen. So it wants few restrictions according to the Ramah. It's have to be b'tzoinen. Again, we already said tzoinen doesn't mean ice cold water, could be mean lukewarm or colder water, not hot. And it's have to be only pon of yodav raglav, only your face, feet, and hand. It's according to the Ramah. Like I said, according to the Shach, if it's soinen bechal, no problem. It's not rechitza, you could wash your whole body. And many others, like we had a shiur about this. If you do it la'avir hazuhamo, to remove the dirt, and we mentioned from Rabbeinu Avraham Azulai that he says clearly over there that a sweat is like mud. If you're in muddy, you definitely could wash yourself. A sweat is like mud. So according to him, even a regular day, if you're very sweaty and need to remove the dirt to get cleaned, and Aruch HaShulchan says, if you get clean, you're definitely allowed to do it. So we already mentioned this. How much more erev Shabbos, covered Shabbos, you would be allowed to do it. Again, different, same thing over here. But I remember in all the community, erev Shabbos, people went to regular shower, and it's l'choyre. It's again, Ramo is big machmir on it, but a lot of them they kill him, and especially also the Taz looks like he goes through this for a different inyan. The Taz that the Gabe heter of the shower, and he goes like this. I'm going to just a few pieces just to show you how he's more from the Mekilin, the Taz. He says like this. B'kolmokim li nira lahachmir shari b'mordechai perek bet the Shabbos herich berayos the mitzvah lirchas be'erev Shabbos. Again, if it's a mitzvah and the whole thing is just a minhag, the minhagim never chal on the mitzvahs. Yeah. B'mordechai ha'orech mesayim aval b'yoyim hei lo hava yekora the Shabbos. Okay, if it's mitzvah covered Shabbos, only Friday, not Thursday, fine, but Friday erev Shabbos, you could take full shower. Let's say it's not available to do rechitza be'erev Shabbos. You only could Thursday. You could do it Thursday then. V'oid she'av b'Shabbos chazon chumra yeseira she'ara af kibus hitiru b'gemara lichvod haShabbos afilu b'yomei shechal tisha b'av lios b'ez hashavua, even a laundry. That I'm reading from the Taz. They allow you to do even a laundry. He says, and how much more he says. ואף אנו נוגעים היתר בזה, ואם כן איך נחמיר ברחיצה שלא אסרו בתלמוד כל עיקר. The whole union of rechitza in the Gemara is not mentioned restrictions of rechitza. It's all the minhagim we took upon ourselves later on. So how much more he says you should not be machmir on rechitza. Then I'm skipping a little bit. Then I'm still in the Taz. Ubefrad harogil lirchot b'chol erev Shabbos k'she'efsher lo. V'nimna ata. If you're not going to take your shower erev Shabbos, oven yesh b'yodai. Ad kan l'shoyne. By the way, that looks like this whole thing. It's not from the Taz. This whole thing is from the Mordechai. Looks like. Anyway, so it's oven yesh b'yodai. According to this, you have to take a shower erev Shabbos. V'chol. Then he goes by. Now it's his word. V'chol misherogil kol hashon liyos nizda shlo limnei shum pam miluchas b'erev Shabbos. He says, better you call lismach al zeh. If you erev Shabbos every day take a shower, which is 99.9% of people do that, the male definitely could rely on it on this Mordechai and take your regular shower or mikveh erev Shabbos. Okay.
Hot shower.
Yeah, according to them, yeah. Like I said, according to the Shach, if it's cold, b'chalat kol rechitza, you could do every day according to the Shach, if it's cold. So, memela, you could do even hot showers, no. Okay. Now, legabe, changing for this Shabbos is also if we're allowed to show any availus on Shabbos. Some communities it's a minhag not to change the parochas if they had parochas of Shabbos. We don't have much parochas of Shabbos, but if some community had parochas that didn't change it, some people did a little bit differently. And I know even some people during Shabbos. I was one time in a minyan. I went to early minyan, and they did the whole nigun of Lechod Oidi, the nigun of Tisha B'Av.
Yeah.
Let's see. I was shocked.
Yeah, they do that.
Anyway, hold on. I'm going to tell you. So there is the Yeshlam al Mashis Moichu. Like I said again, the Ramo in this inyanim, he's one of the biggest machmirim. Yeah, Lamashal. The Ramo says legabe changing for Shabbos. He said like this. Trying to find this Ramo. Anyway, Ramos says, Machlifim haktoines. Oh, I know, I think it says on Darcha Moshe, I saw this. He says, Machlifim haktoines. Then there's a whole machlokas, what is the ktoines? What is, whether it's your kapota or your jacket or it's your shirt. So, anyway, over there also, like I said, a lot of achroinim, and including not including, mainly the Ramo, is a big machmer in this. I'm going to tell you, here what it's brought over here, and Menogesh Chabad brought Shabbos chazon gam ken lofshim big the Shabbos. That's on top, and the footnote it brings like this. He says that the Minchas Elozar, he was a big opponent of all this chumras not to change for Shabbos or have restrictions, and he brings Shuta Radvaz. The Radvaz lived the same time as the Bes Yosef. Shehirish al oistrim bezeh. He was very much the Radvaz, basically, and the opinion of the Ramah. I'm not sure if he knew the opinion of the Ramah, but on that opinion that people were machmir on this Shabbos. Hirish al oistrim bezeh sharazo availus the Pharesia. We're not allowed to do availus the Pharesia on Shabbos. So if you're going to do any changes for this Shabbos, let's say people see you going with your regular suit or your regular garment on this Shabbos, you just choose one thing. He says availus the Pharesia. He says. The Gro also goes with this shita that on Shabbos there's no restrictions whatsoever. You're not allowed to do any available b'faresia. Yeah, and he says also from the Alter Rebbe that they used to Shabbos chazon used to put all his Shabbos clothing. So again, everybody has his own school, his own what he follows. But look, again, what I remember also, now almost everywhere people put regular big the Shabbos because those who just follow the Gro, they have the Gro. Those who just follow the Radvaz or the Alter Rebbe, they have so many poskim saying Shabbos or Minchas Elozar. So there's no availus and Adrabah. It's not like you allowed to. You're not allowed to do differently because otherwise you know availus b'faresia b'Shabbos. You're not allowed to do that. Yeah.
Can you revisit what you're talking about with the laundry, with the erev Shabbos? That I never heard. This was from the Taz.
The Mordechai.
The Mordechai says you're allowed to do laundry.
That's a din of Gemara. Again, all the chumras we have. Again, I didn't give a shit this year. I didn't give a shit about the laundry because I already saw all the heterim I gave. Like you said, you will not eat by me already. With all the heterim I give. So I didn't want to go on the laundry. So the laundry, like this, I want to tell you. The Igara Isra of laundry, it's not mitzad melacha. We're allowed to do melacha now in those days. The Ikara Isra, if the levisha has nothing to do with your laundry, if you have fresh clothing, we already spoke about it. If it's underwear, we brought many poskim saying it's allowed to, it's veget shel zeya. Hold on. Now, the laundry, it says, Shelo yasiach liba meha aveilus. So, lechatchila, everybody should have ready supply before the 9 days, for the whole 9 days. Lechatchila, that's the ideal way. In case you prepare it and you run out, you don't have enough, so the laundry today, bechlal, whether it's chol hamoed or the 9 days, it's a lot easier than it used to be. The olden time laundry, it was al gabe hanor, it was very, very public, very, come on, everybody saw you doing a laundry today. You throw it to the machine does the malacha. It's not taking much out of your mind either. You just put the machine does the malacha. So again, I'm not material laundry. I'm not. Lechatchila, ideally, you should not do any laundry if you have enough supplies.
Right.
In case you ran away. And especially erev Shabbos, you need it for Shabbos, then you
Right.
could use b'mokem, especially l'mashal, there's little children, and for that there was a heter in Shulchan Aruch that they needed more often. So
Children,
with them together, he put more stuff over there. The machine does it anyway. Again, so lechatchila with the laundry, we should not do it. We should have enough supply before the 9 days. In case you ran out, yesh mokem lahokel, because the laundry today is not so av shamilsa, it's not so public, and you're not doing it with your own hands. You're putting it in the machine.
What about pressing?
That's better not to, because all you need is clean. That's already a mamash giutz. That's called, some saying that's the laundry, the asr, the giutz, the ironing. So that's better not to do it, for sure not.
Cover Shabbos, you're saying. So someone has a wrinkly something. Okay. I'm just curious.
Again, first of all, ideally, you should have before. In Ad Kedei Kach, I saw, I forgot who it was, you're allowed even to wear a brand new shirt for covered Shabbos chazon even. I saw one of the poskim brings that. Again, lechatchila, better not to do that. If you have to, you could do it. Yesh lam al mashir, but I'm saying, the necessity is to be clean. You're clean.
Right. But I heard most Rabbanim hold, for some reason, if someone doesn't have something, it's better to buy something new than wash
I covered this too. I didn't see this anywhere.
Yeah, so where's that coming from?
I don't know. You have to ask them. Whoever told you that, you have to ask him. Okay.